Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this team always exceeds the expectations. It takes after the Midwest city that fights for everything they have. We've got the building blocks to be elite and to win a championship ultimately. Kevin, you gotta like that kind of confidence.
And those kind of words, DA, right? From a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jason Tatum.
And guys, I think he's starting to feel the wear and tear of the season a little bit. That comes across in his rebounding numbers. They've dropped off this month. He needs that second win, and no doubt he'll get it soon.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Lamb in at the 3. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Jeremy Lamb, 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Sabonis against Horford. Fader on the way. Sabonis with the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Outside Tatum. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Outside Horford. Celtics passing it around. Passes to Brown. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. LeVert the pass to Lamb. And the pass to Sabonis. And here's LeVert. Turner with a screen on Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Horford's got the ball. In the corner, Tatum with it. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams a screen on LeVert. Here's Brown. The rebound by Turner.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Back to Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Brogdon finds Sabonis. Now here's LeVert. Back to Sabonis. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now, here's Brogdon. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. 5 on the clock. LeVert the pass to Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Brogdon. It's deflected.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Tatum drives in. Yep, it counts. Tatum's got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your face made.
And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, the Celtics, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Horford against Sabonis. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the layup.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Outside Tatum. Brown against LeVert. On the left block, Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown getting it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Lamb up top, guarded by Tatum. The kick out to Sabonis. Lamb with the screen on Horford. And here's Sabonis. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Tatum against Lamb. Pass to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. With the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
First one falls for him. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Now here's Lamb. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
That's his first
And really the
personal
defense
foul.
fouling there to
First team
prevent
foul.
the layup, but that's exactly
At the
what
line.
you need to do.
For Indiana.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And Lamb drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trailed by 5. And Lamb kicks to Brogdon. To Lamb. Turner with a screen on Tatum. And stolen by Williams. Levert against Brown. Smart wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
3.
Smart's got 5 now.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Now here's Lamb. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Checking in for the Celtics.
And the Pacers with possession here. 8-point game. McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. 9 points last game out. And Tatum out top the key. The Pacers pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Man,
personal
what
foul.
impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
That free throw, no good. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career, he's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
And Indiana making a change here. Brissett's checked in.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Turner with the screen. Takes the 13-footer. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Pacers trail by 9. Craig sets the screen for McConnell. To the inside. Pass to Brissett. 5 to shoot. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 9. From deep. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's McConnell, following the bucket by the Celtics. Shooter comes with the double team. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got fired.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
The drive by Schroeder. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He was all alone on that one. And now it's only a 5-point Boston lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Williams. Back to Schroeder. Kicks it to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Craig. Tatum drives in. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. One shot.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Now, here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. The shot no good by Duarte.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And Langford subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's McConnell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
That's his first.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And both free throws good for McConnell. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Schroeder, and Langford has it in the corner. Brown outside. The tray. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. McConnell kicks to Craig. On the wing, Turner, guarded by Horford. They double him with Horford. Here's Brissett. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Boston leading by 8. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Brown. Passes it to Schroeder. And stolen by McConnell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's the pass to Brown. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brissett passes to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Tries again. That one misses. Brown against Craig. Here's Langford. Off target from three-point range. Here's Duarte. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. Well, with some teammates sidelined with injury, Malcolm Brogdon spoke about their approach.
We have guys down. You know, people need to step up, and I think people take a little bit larger roles, whether it's scoring, whether it's just being productive off the bench, getting stops on defense. I think it's all productivity, and I think guys have been stepping up.
And Greg, as he says, that adversity creates opportunity for those players stepping into a bigger role.
And that's what this league is all about, being ready when your number is called. Those others have to rise to the moment.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Boston. Jaylen Brown out there with Williams. Then it's Langford. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Now here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Brown. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Brogdon kicks to Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Brown outside. Langford, the pass to Brown. Floats one, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And he sinks the second.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. This one for 3. Tries the spin move. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 2 open that time. Maybe the 2 easy. Brissett's got 6.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Schroeder. And he gets some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
For Sabonis, after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Brissett. He has 6. Now here's Brogdon. Sabonis beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Schroeder against Brogdon. From about 19 feet. Back to Brown. Over Lamb. And it's Brown missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from LeVert. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And here is Lamb following Jaylen Brown's 3. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Brissett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Williams. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Sabonis is screen on Brown. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
Boy, there's a fluidity to his jump shot. Karis LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
LeVert against Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Brown missing. Pacers trail by 7. And Lamb pitch to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Lamb. Front past the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Karis LeVert.
Well, Cantor is a smart, aggressive offensive player and very crafty at drawing contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Smart's checked in for Langford. And the second free throw, good.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And after averaging just 6 points per game as a rookie, Domantas Sabonis was moved by the Thunder to the Pacers.
Yeah, think about it. He was the key part of the trade sending Paul George to Oklahoma City. And all Domantas has done since that deal, guys, improve his game. He has become one of the elite skilled bigs in the league. He's been named to a couple All-Star games. This guy has proved to be a great value for the Pacers.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. LeVert in the corner. Out to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Back to LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And he stays with it. Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Smart on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got 12.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Stolen by Smart. That one drops for him. Smart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The pass to LeVert. McConnell against Smart. Shot clock at 6, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pacers shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And so he hits the technical free throw. The Pacers making a switch here. Craig's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Langford's checked in for Marcus Smart. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Duarte. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Tatum down low. Craig defending. Tatum no good. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Duarte. Turner with a screen for McConnell. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Williams. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Williams has a screen for Tatum. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Turner passes to McConnell. And here is Craig. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Turner.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Williams trying to break free. That's good from Horford on the assist by Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at this position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smart against Craig. Tatum with the screen on Craig. Smart kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Over McConnell. And it's Brown missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Sabonis, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Got a piece of it and stolen by McConnell. Here's Duarte. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Duarte's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the wing right side.
2 minutes.
Langford kicks to Brown. Williams sends a screen for Brown. Tatum on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And Indiana shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Turner passes to Craig. McConnell scanning the floor, feeds to Turner. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Indiana calls timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give up for your pace mates.
For the Celtics. Neesmith comes in for Langford. .132 left now here in the second. Craig against Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Smart with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Now, here's McConnell. And Horford pulls it down. Outside, Smart. Horford with the screen on McConnell. Left side, Tatum. Launches it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Duarte shot good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Smart. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. One falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Duarte. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
For Indiana, 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Driving the lane. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that game against the 76ers, this one should be a great test for them, a benchmark for how they stack up against the rest of the league. I want to see if they're up for the challenge, maybe even pull off the upset.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Celtics.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Celtics leading by 10. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. And it's Lamb at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Horford. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
Well, there is no doubt. This guy is 6'11", is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
And here is Horford. After Miles Turner was able to get the triple. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Now LeVert. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Brogdon with it, now guarded by Tatum. Sabonis sets the pick for Lamb. From outside the arc, rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. No good from Lamb.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's Brown with the drive. Basket counts. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Going inside. And the rejection by Tatum. 3-pointer. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Horford. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Brown after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Tatum with it. 18 points for him.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sabonis' screen on Brown. Outside to Brogdon. LeVert from outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Nice shot by Smart.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Lamb. He has 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Right side Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Lamb. And stolen by Horford. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Lamb. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lamb dishes to Turner. Passes it to Sabonis. Back to Turner. Takes the 3. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown down low. LeVert defending. Brown, good. 14 points for Jaylen Brown. Brogdon looking it over. And he jams it with authority.
What a nasty finish from Malcolm Brogdon. My goodness, go to work.
And here's Smart. 21 points in the game. The 3 from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists now in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there it is for him.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Smart goes in. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
He takes it in, and the shot goes down.
From Malcolm Brogdon.
That's now 8 points for Jeremy Lamb. Smart against Brogdon. The pass to Tatum. Brown with it.
I see him.
Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's LeVert. He has 7, and it's sent back by Horford. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Back to Williams. Nice D from Sabonis. Brogdon's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 17. Brown feeling it out a bit. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 18 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've
gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
So both teams making some changes here. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Tatum. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Brissett. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Back to McConnell. Craig passes to Turner. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Pacers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved, and guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Six to shoot. Offline with his three. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Duarte, guarded by Smart. McConnell in the corner. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. McConnell's got 7.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now here's Smart. He's got 23. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dennis Schroeder.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hernan Gomez comes in for Williams. And Langford subbed in for Marcus Smart. Down low, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Schroeder. There's the drive. Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. McConnell against Hernan Gomez. Fires from 14, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 21. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Duarte, 11 points in the game. Back to Craig. Indiana moving it around. The shot no good by Duarte.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Knocked loose. McConnell passes to Craig. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
The kick out to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For 3.
Williams has got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Schroeder. Takes a 3. Langford misses. Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell kicks to Turner. And they recover it. They shoot again. McConnell passes to Craig. Here's Brissett. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Indiana, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
At the line for Indiana.
And he makes the first. Boston making a switch here.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Brown with the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston, we've got Langford. Brown out there with Williams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. Now here's Brown. The 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Schroeder kicks to Brown. Endorsed in the landscape of the NBA. There are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Schroeder dishes to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Sabonis. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now here's Williams. Schroeder outside, back to Williams. And the three off target. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Turner with the screen for LeVert. Rocket 6. The rebound by the Celtics. Schroeder surveying the floor. Williams passes to Hernan Gomez. Turner against Schroeder. Brown outside. Out left to the wing. Langford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Sabonis finds LeVert. Nifty move. That one goes in.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Over in the corner, Brown. Stolen by LeVert. And even 3-on-3 break. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Turner. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Over in the corner, Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Lamb against Brown. Pulls it up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Pacers trail by 21. Now Brogdon. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 21. Outside Williams. The dish to Brown. Williams sends a screen for Brown. Outside Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's LeVert. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy in his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Langford. LeVert hits both of them, and the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams Doris in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
Brown outside. Picked by Horford. 4 on the clock. Tatum kicks to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
I got yours.
Brown outside. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pacers trail by 19. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by Smart. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Brogdon against Schroeder. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Back to LeVert. Out to the right wing. The feed now to Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Miles Turner, 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Dennis Cantor's checked in for Al Horford. He's off on the second. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Boston, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lamb. Brogdon outside. Lamb against Brown. Here's Duarte. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Langford's checked in for Brown. Smith comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder.
Peyton Pritchard.
That'll be a 5-second call. Boston making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
What a read from Domantas Sabonis. This guy's passing ability and vision is special.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Brogdon. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. To end the drought. Duarte grabs the board. Pacers trail by 16. Outside Lamb. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Pritchard. Inside. And he makes that one.
Understanding how to play pick and roll is so crucial to a big man. Cantor with a nice roll.
Pass to Turner. Outside Lamb. From 10 feet out, Duarte's shot good. Duarte's got 5 points in the quarter. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. Pass to length from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Turner.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Sabonis.
Switch.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebound Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Watch the screen. Here's Pritchard. He is guarded by Brogdon. Fires from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And so just rolling to the finish line now, what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Brogdon. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. A crossover. Duarte grabs the board. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-5 run. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Off target with his 3. And here's Boston. They lead by 14. Here's Nesmith. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lamb finds Brogdon. No good on the triple. Here's Pritchard. To the right side. Nesmith can't get it to go. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.